Yo, what is happening, my friends? Welcome to my very first Pokemon Nuzlocke. And I'm not talking my very first one on camera. I'm talking my first Pokemon Nuzlocke ever. I've always been one to go for more of the completionist side of the Pokedex and finding a max team and then having fun goofing off with friends. I've never really been one to sit down and try to make the campaign complicated. I just complained that it wasn't complicated enough. So here we are, finally me taking that step into proving that I'm an actual Pokemon master. Also that I'm an actual Pokemon fan. So for those of you who are watching right now, I want to let you know there is no gameplay in this episode. In this episode, I'm going to break down what the screen's going to have, the particular rules I'm going to use in this Nuzlocke, and then what generally a Nuzlocke is, because it's, you know, I want to make sure everybody knows that I know what I'm talking about, so that there's less judgment as we go on. As many of you may have seen, I did put a poll out on Twitter where it was Soul Silver, Alpha Sapphire, or Platinum. Well, you could comment other, but the one that won the most from anything in terms of interaction or likes and votes was Soul Silver. Soul Silver is kind of a soft spot for me because Lugia is my favorite Pokemon. Silver was one of the first games I was old enough to understand that Pokemon was a really cool thing. I was really young when I played Blue for the first time, and they were both... Well, Blue was already old when I got to it, but Silver was more or less new, right? It wasn't too long before the next gen came out. So this is going to be a neat one, I think, to jump into, from experiencing something new in Pokemon with something that dates back to really right in the beginning of when Pokemon became something really big in my life personally. So what is a Nuzlocke, and what am I going to be doing for this Nuzlocke? A Nuzlocke is essentially a quote-unquote hardcore Pokemon. It's a way to turn what is an easier, child-centric, in some ways, game into something more challenging. For instance, permadeath. If your Pokemon faints, that Pokemon is gone. You have to either A, bank it, or B, release it. I'm going to be releasing the Pokemon in this case because I feel that there's going to be a value in letting them be, you know, and not having that temptation to sort of go back and find some old save files on my computer and really cheat. I don't really want that temptation in a game that I hope really puts some pressure on and really changes the experience of the Pokemon series. So I'm gonna let them go. The Pokemon faints, I'm gonna release them. Second rule is, as you go through the game, you have to catch the first Pokemon you experience per new area, and you have to go with it. Like, you can't catch anything else. Doesn't matter if it wasn't the Pokemon you wanted, or the level, or the particular stats that you wanted. It doesn't matter what the nature is. It's the one you get, go for it, make it work, and love it, which is where the third rule comes in. If you catch a Pokemon, you have to nickname it, which is going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot of fun, goofy names along the way. And the idea behind that rule is to help you bond with the Pokemon. Speaking of bonding with the Pokemon, if they all faint, you black out, it's game over. So let's take a quick look at the screen here. I don't know, strike a pose. You can see on the top left is going to be my cam box. I am a full-time content creator, and I'm used to being on camera. I thought it only fit to show the face if I catch a good Pokemon or if I lose a good Pokemon. Let's keep it on there for the memes. On the bottom left, you have the second screen. That's where all the stats and items, and I know it's going to be a fairly boring screen, but I wanted to have the full context along the way in the adventure. I wanted you to be able to see that, hey, I'm selecting this item, this move. Here are my options. Here's the PowerPoints are that are left. I want to be able to show the full picture as we go along this journey. On the top right, the biggest screen, is where you see the actual main gameplay. That's where our character is going to be, the sprites, the combat. All of the good stuff is going to be up there, and it's a weird aspect ratio because this was originally on the DS, but, you know, we love it. We're here for nostalgia. We're not here for riveting graphics taking up full screen in 4K. And on the bottom right are the 6 Pokemon slots, the little black box. Remember, I did make this screen, so if you love it or hate it, you can, you know, make fun of me in the comments. That's where all the Pokemon that I have in my active party will be shown. So as we pick our starter and catch Pokemon along the way and different things like that, as they evolve, they'll be showing exactly what they currently are and their nickname down there. So if a Pokemon faints, it'll be slashed out or blacked out, and we'll know, oh, well, rest in peace to whatever. I guess that Magikarp wasn't going to beat the whole game alone. And you'll see all of these things on every scene along the journey. So at any given moment, whether you're an episode 1 or episode 10, it should look the same, except hopefully by episode 10, there's a much better Pokemon down there. And I think that's everything. So my friends, there you have it. This was the 0th episode. This episode is more informative to let you know how I'm going to be handling things, the stream that I built, how I'm going to have it working, and all of these things together in one lump. We're going to get going. The next episode, which I will be uploading at the exact same time as this, in case you did like, oh my goodness, I wanted to see some gameplay. That'll be coming up right now. In fact, that'll be somewhere. There will be a card here, or the link in the description below will take you right to that part, or you can just hit next if you're watching this through a playlist. I want to say thank you so much. I'm a new YouTube partner, and I'm a former Mixer partner who's now on Twitch, and I'm excited for this journey because number 1, it's going to take me to a new place in my Pokemon heart. And number 2, I get to share it with you all. Number 3, I'm now a full-time content creator, so I want to provide better content and more consistently here at youtube.com/realpoisonkill. I can't thank you enough for being here, my friends. This has been your daily dose of positive poison from the YouTube side of things, and I will see you in a few, or we get a Pokemon and take on the adventure. Later, everyone.